Hey guys, Kim here. Sorry that I haven't been posting any videos recently. I've been crazy busy with school and pet sitting and stuff, so finally have a moment now to do another video. I actually did a couple other videos, but I don't know, I didn't really like them. I may end up editing the one and posting it, but I might not too. I haven't decided. But anyway, I wanted to do a little haul of what I got from Lunapads today. Now, Lunapads, if you haven't heard of them, is a Canadian business, a women-owned business in British Columbia, I believe. And what they offer is reusable menstrual pads and panty liners. And for a lot of people, there's an initial ew factor with that, but without getting too involved with it, because I'm going to probably either do a blog post more in depth or another video when I'm doing more of a review on this. This is just a haul. But basically, disposable pads and panty liners, they're very wasteful. They use up a lot of resources, but there's a lot of toxins and chemicals in them, and so they make them very harmful to your body. And if you're having trouble with infertility, or if you're having trouble with a lot of irritation down there, like when you have your period or during that time of the month, whichever you prefer, or if you're just uncomfortable, it could very well be either the disposable pads and disposable tampons. And the other thing that's kind of like interesting about that is that there's a lot of people who have switched over to reusable pads or menstrual cups if you're a tampon person, tampon gal, and they found that their cramps are a lot less, and also that their periods are shorter. Now, is there a lot of scientific evidence of that or studies done on that? No, not at this point, but it is interesting that a lot of women have noticed that, so that's something interesting to think about. So now I'm just going to show you what I've gotten there. Now what's cool is that they have a lot of really pretty patterns, but they not only offer just regular cotton, but they do also offer the undyed, organic cotton in undyed and a couple other patterns. Now I mostly got undyed just because I wasn't sure whether their dyes were low impact dyes or not, but they actually, with the organic cotton at least, there are two organic cotton patterns, Cosmic Dancer and Magenta Mandala, I believe. Those two, they are low impact dyes, so I'll probably get more of the Cosmic Dancer, but for most of it, I got the undyed. Now this is a teeny panty liner. It's 6 inches. They're really, really soft, and there's no adhesive or anything. You just snap them onto your underwear, just like that. Imagine there's a thing of underwear there, but yeah, it's just really soft, really comfortable. There's no irritation with them. I got another set, well, not set, I got one of these about 2 weeks, no, longer than that, maybe like 3 weeks ago, and I've been using it ever since. I got one teeny panty liner and one thong panty liner, and I really like them. So but I wear more just regular bikini or boy short underwear, so I got 2 of the teeny panty liners in undyed, and then I got 2 in the Cosmic Dancer, and this is so pretty in person that I'm probably going to get more whenever I get a chance of it, but I'm not sure if it's going to show up. I just have like barely enough light to do this, but it's just really, really pretty, and the picture that's online on the lunapads.com website doesn't really capture it, but it's just, again, it's so soft. It's ridiculous how much softer they are, and they don't stick to you, which is always a bonus. And the other thing that's like a huge thing that so many people talk about, and because I haven't used any of their pads yet, I've only used their panty liners, but I still have noticed it. You know that smell that either like panty liners, disposable panty liners, or disposable pads get? So many people have noticed that it's not there, and I've noticed that with the panty liners, like there isn't that weird smell, so it must be the plastic and the the plastic and the chemicals and all of them kind of like having fun down there. But anyway, so so those are the panty liners I got because they were on sale in February. But then the other stuff I got was a set of it was like a starter kit. It had 2 mini pads, this is the size, it's 8 inches, and then 2 maxi pads. And now what it is you can probably tell that there's these rickrack band things. So there's a lot of reusable menstrual pads out there that are just one step. It's pretty much, it's just here it is, pretend this is a little bit thicker, it's just here it is, and then you just put it on and you use it, and whenever it's used, you just switch it out. Now with the Lunapads though, it's more of a 2-step thing, and the rickracks, what it does is you actually put this on here. You have liners that you can switch out, and all you do is you just going to try to do this without actually looking at it while showing you. But anyway, there we go. But see, that's just all you do, and then whenever it's done, when you need change, you can just change that, and then you put another liner in. Now this is the wing liner, which obviously has wings. And the interesting thing is that they don't actually connect. They kind of just hang out on, like, beside your leg, so on your thigh. So I'm not sure how I'm going to like the wing liners, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to like these. But again, really, really soft. And the other thing that's different about their pads compared to their panty liners is that the panty liners don't have a nylon in them, so they don't have an actual, like, kind of, what's the word, like, don't want to say waterproof, but they don't have like a line there that's a little bit more resistant to like flow and stuff. So, but their pads do have that. Now they say you can't hear it and stuff, and I can kind of hear it, but I'm kind of looking for it at the same time. So you can kind of hear it. You don't really feel it at all, and it's nothing compared to a disposable pad where it'd be like all crinkly and everything. And again, with the disposable pads, there's the whole sticking to you issue, and with these, there's none of that. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually looking forward to trying these, which is such an interesting concept. I'm actually looking forward to trying something that has to deal with your period. But now this is the maxi size, which is 10 inches long. This is actually a little bit longer than what I typically would use. I use more 8 to 9 inches pad sizes, but I figured that this would be like a nice thing just to try, because I don't know, because I haven't ever used reusable pads before, I just don't know how they will work for me. So, and then again, the regular liner and then the wing liner. And I got, like I said before, 2 maxi pads, 2 mini pads, and then the panty liners. And then the other 2 things that I got to help with the transition over is that I got on Lunapads.com site, they have some Planet-Wise, which is a company that makes, they're kind of more geared towards like babies and toddlers, but at the same time they do recommend their products like these for women who are using reusable menstrual pads, or for the bigger one, like if you're swimming and stuff. But it's just really interesting. Now they are made in the US, which is awesome, and this is their mini wet dry bag, and it's in Peace on Earth. Hoping you can kind of see the pattern because it's just really pretty. They actually have sold out of this size on Lunapads, but they are available on the Planet-Wise website. Now the front pocket part is the dry part, which you would put the dry, clean, reusable pads in, and then the back part is where you put your used ones, like if you're out for the day or at school or whatever. So, and this one is green. Now it's a little bit flimsier than I thought it was going to be, but I'll see how I like it, but I love the pattern if nothing else, so. But I'm not a huge fan of this really huge tag right here. I don't know, I might end up cutting that off, but now this bag is just their largest wet bag size, and on Lunapad's site, it looked a lot smaller. Now, granted, I probably should have measured it to actually know how big it is, but do you see how big that is? That is huge. But this is just the same concept. You just put your use pads in it or whatever, swimsuit, you know. But it's really pretty. And what's cool is that there's a little doorknob handle thing, so that's going to be handy. And again, it's just, I love the piece on their side. I'm going to have to pattern, not sign, but can you see the birdie right there? I'm not sure if you can really see it, it's not really focusing, but there's a really cute birdie right there. But yeah, so that is all that I have gotten at Lunapads. Now there is, I don't think I have them over here. Anyway, I got two really cool stickers too with the thing, but anyway, that is the haul of the stuff that I got from lunapads.com. As I try the stuff out, well, after I try the stuff out, I'll do another review. I'll do another video of a review of how I feel about them, whether I like them or not, and that stuff. Like I said though, I did get two of their panty liners before I bought all of this, and I really liked them. And I had heard about Lunapads about 9 months ago, and at first I was like, that's interesting. I'm like, that's a really cool way to go green, but I'm not really sure if it's for me. And then I kind of forgot about it for a couple of months, and then I got reintroduced to it again. I think another Using Less Plastic blog that I was surfing, and like, you know, that really does make sense, and especially because of the whole it's comfier and stuff. Now, this is going to be a little bit thicker than the typical, like, disposable pad or panty liner, but honestly, the comfort of the panty liners totally makes up for that. And if you're unsure, like how I was, whether this really is the right thing for you, just try out a panty liner first and just see how you feel about that. And there's tons of different companies out there. You don't have to just look into Lunapads. There's tons of others. There's Glad Rags, Party in Your Pants, what else? There's just tons of them, and a lot of them are working at home mothers, so it's just find and just look around and find whatever is right for you. But there was another point I was going to make. I'm trying to think of it. This was the other point I was going to make. They are fairly expensive. I'm not going to tell you that, oh, this is so inexpensive to just go and do it and stuff, but it is an investment, and for me, it's an investment in my health. I'm trying to just lower the amount of chemicals and toxins and everything that my body is exposed to, and if I would ever have kids, the exposure that any kids, whether growing in my womb or that I would have around me, are exposed to. So it's just, for this, it is, like I said, it is kind of a little bit more expensive, but for a lot of people, it does pay for itself over time. Lunapad says that these are going to last for at least 5 years if you treat them correctly, if you don't use bleach, if you don't use fabric softener, stuff like that on them, but use good, just like a regular laundry detergent or like a cast out liquid soap on it. So yeah, anyway, if any of you are interested in Lunapads, or if you have any questions or anything, or any comments, just leave them down below, and I'll see you later in YouTube land. Bye!